welcome to the Irish
Riverside Cottage Revival.
Hello everybody.
Good morning.
It's something a bit different this week. We're going to have a look inside the cottage because there's only so many trees we can cut down and it not look, well, the same and boring. So we're going to take you inside to the money pit and have a look around and show you what we're going to do inside. So let's go inside.
So go.
So we'll go in here first, into the kitchen. I'll have a look in here. I'm going to pan it round, really try and pan it round slowly so as not to make people sick. Right, so this is the current state of the kitchen in the cottage. Don't know what used to be in there. As you can see, that's where the water is currently coming in through that large hole. Probably were a nice kitchen at one point, but the damp has proper taken its toll now. I've had a look online and that, what do you call it?
Stove?
Yeah, whatever. Not, you don't call it a cooker, that do you?
No.
Right. Apparently at one point that was quite
It was Waterford.
a good make, but sitting idle for at least, what, 7 years? 6 or 7 years?
About, yeah.
Yeah. It's taken its toll on that. Same with the extractor. I mean, none of this has been kept. Little cabinet dresser over there.
They are our drawers,
Yeah.
just to... And the roof.
And the ceiling, which I've only just noticed now. All bulbs have been taken out. Oh yeah.
They're on table.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wonder why they're out.
So I don't blow them. No.
So the plan for this room is we're still deliberating whether to take that wall down and replace it with a thinner stud wall, just to get a bit more room inside the kitchen for cabinets. The rest of it will be stud walled, won't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, and we'll be fitting a modern kitchen. In that corner there will be a cupboard, won't there? But there'll also be the new
Electric meter.
yeah, electric box, fuse box, distribution box, whatever you want to call it. That'll be there. Because at this moment in time, I'll show you in a bit, it's in the lounge, just as you come through the door. The meter is on the outside wall there, so it would make more sense for it to be in here. This floor is going, isn't it? Are we vaulting this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna vault it.
I'm going to vault it. Don't know where them hooks were for there. It's the first time I've noticed them, have you? Them
We
hooks
had
there.
Something.
Must be hanging.
Utensils.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably it was big on cooking, chef.
Oh yeah, well, weren't it? Yeah.
So,
First time I've looked in these cabinets. You looked in this one? No.
I haven't.
Oh God. No. Just a mess.
Is it?
All damp. Yeah.
So we are going to put units down both sides
Yeah.
of and the oven in there.
Still in the same place.
Yeah, not that oven.
Yeah.
Different one.
Retaining chimney wall, aren't we?
Yeah.
I've just
if we
noticed
can.
they've tiled it.
All the back wall.
Yeah. You wanted it to be
I
exposed,
wanted
didn't you?
the brickwork if the bricks. Well, it will be under there.
Yeah.
Exposed brick. So it'll all come down.
I haven't really noticed that.
We'll take it all down.
The windows will be definitely different, as will the windowsills, because that's got to change for modern windows to be fitted. Radiator in here.
Yeah.
So I hadn't noticed that as well. Tile floor, all be coming up.
Throughout. It
Yeah.
has tiled everything.
Which just makes it very cold. And that's his view into the back garden. What state is it underneath here? Oh, yes. Plenty of, I think there's mould all over back wall there. White mould on the cabinets. Yeah. I'm glad when all this is out, when we can actually do it as well. But we'll move forward now into the lounge. So this is what would have been the lounge. That wall is definitely coming down. It won't be replaced because we want to make this room larger, don't we? At this moment in time, yeah, that's really thick. And once we've studded the walls, this room is just going to be even smaller. So we want to make it long. We don't need a bedroom through there, which I'll take you through in a minute. Ceiling will be coming down and vaulted again. We don't know whether we're going to keep it the same height or we're going further up. We don't know, do we?
I'm not sure yet.
There's some weird things about this room, like there's a little cubby hole there with a door on it. What that was used for, we don't know.
We do know this alcove.
Oh yeah, the alcove.
A long time ago.
There.
Is it like a day bed?
Yeah.
Settee day bed for...
It's so they could sleep next to the fire.
Yeah.
To keep warm. So, I mean, it'll be staying that. Obviously that part at wall will be gone that way. But the actual bit it will still be there. And as you can see, all the electrics are running conduits. Oh, and there's the fuse box right behind the front door.
But the door hits.
Yeah, the door hits it when you open it. It's proper, well, it's ancient. Another little...
Oh, another little cubby hole.
Cubby hole. Which I think we are gonna keep, don't we? Just to not have the doors on it and have some sort of a, I don't know, like a display
Yeah.
area.
Well, that was the plan, but if we're taking the wall out...
Oh yeah, yeah.
We were going to keep it, but then the builder said...
The builder has suggested taking this down because you'll probably not be able to see it very well on camera. It's quite a thick wall. And if we take it down and put a stud wall up, it's only going to be about to there, roughly. So we gain 9 inches or something, don't we?
Yeah.
In the kitchen. Everything's tiled again through here. These sockets aren't working. They've blown a fuse, which I'm not surprised. Probably damp's got in there. Which way are we going? We're going into there.
This is the worst.
Yeah, this is where the cottage is proper, well, derelict. The roof's gone through. You can actually see outside at one point. I'm sure you can somewhere.
You can.
Oh, there, yeah. You just see it there. We get birds and everything coming through there. So as it's rained, it's gone straight through the ceiling. And just, not that we would be keeping this cabinet, but that is well and truly rotten through. I won't even attempt to open them drawers. Very old chimney. In fact, have we found out that this was built in the 60s? This little bit. Didn't we get told that?
Yeah.
We think it was built in the 60s, this little extension, if you want to call it that.
But really poorly done.
Yeah. This is the one from the outside where the tree, I'm not sure if you see it through the window. I point it, that tree in that pot there
Hit the wall.
was growing up against that wall, and that's where the render's fallen away on the other side. And it's basically just built with stone and, well, muck.
Rubble.
So this will be coming down and getting rebuilt because it can't stay.
So we are going to put a doorway where the window is.
Yeah, there'll not be a window there, it'll be a door.
Doorway, and we're going to turn this into a mud room, utility room.
Yeah, because we don't want to be coming through that door all the time and dragging mud and everything into the lounge. So we're going to have this as main. It'd be like the back door. Everybody'd be coming in. But yeah, this is definitely the worst part. There's another hole up there.
Yeah.
Because we regularly see when the house is locked up, on quite a few occasions now, we've seen tiny birds in the windows, haven't we, of the kitchen and the lounge. So they're probably coming in through there, getting disorientated inside the house, and then we hear little pecking noises, and we have to go and open the front door for them to get out. So I think, you know what we ought to do? We'll get a bag in a minute. Should we shove bags into them all so they don't get in anymore and get themselves into a bit of a bit fretting? Oh yeah, they start nesting. We don't want them to nest.
Not in the house.
But yeah. You see all walls are damp from where the water's just running off. Because at this point here, this is where we transition to the flat roof outside.
Yeah, it was a little extension that was put on.
Yeah. I'll pop a clip here that I took of the flat roof showing where the puddle's building. It's not running off the roof. But I'm not going to walk around corner in this. But this is the bathroom. And probably, if this had a clean up, it'd probably look the best room of the house. Wouldn't it?
Apart from smell-o-vision, we just don't need to get into that.
I'm not going to walk around the corner here because the toilet's there. And I can only describe it as looking like something's died. So I'm not going to put that on the telly. On YouTube. But yeah, apart from the toilet, if this had a good clean, it'd probably look presentable. But it's freezing because it's all tiled, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's not going to stay like this.
No, it is going to be changed. The layout, toilets round corner, down the door. I think we're putting toilet near there, aren't we, in that corner?
Yeah.
Moving everything around a little bit. Shower's staying. Different shower.
Opening up, though. We're not going to keep this wall.
No, yeah, this wall
so
here. It'll be gone. Like a modern corner glass kind of thing. That'll be there. Again, it's radiators throughout. We're mulling over the idea of underfloor heating. I'll show you that from the other side in a bit. Don't know why we've got a window inside looking into another room, but there you go.
Kaden wants to keep that.
Yeah. I tell you what, you'd have a fright, wouldn't you, if you were sat in there and you saw a shadow walk by in this corridor. You're in the house on your own. So this is the extension. It's not too bad. It's just got a lot of black mould. You can see in the bottom corners down there. Radiator. It's a modernish. It is double glazed, this window, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Looking out onto the back. But it'll all be changed.
The furniture was here already.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all this furniture. Loads of VHS tapes. Bed. These furniture in here is solid. I've tried moving that set of wardrobes there and I think they must have built it inside because there's no way you can get it through the doorway. No.
Still got clothes.
I thought I'd thrown all clothes away. There's still some in there.
Yeah, there's a jacket.
Oh yeah, there's a jacket. Yeah. Spiders are still active in here as well because we brush these cobwebs away and a few weeks later they're back. So we can't see them, but they're here. Some black mould on the roof there, is that? Is that showing that it's leaking at that point,
Yeah.
coming through top?
Well, that's where it meets
Yeah.
the cottage.
Now this little alcove here, it's interesting because I'm going to take you into the other bedroom on the other side, and we think,
It was a doorway.
yeah, that was the original doorway, and also a window. I'm not sure if it's going to. I ain't even looked on this side yet. No. Right. So we'll walk back through there. It's raining again. Oh, these were the doors that were up everywhere. They're like shed doors, aren't they? They're inside.
Shall we close the door?
Yeah, closed door. I'm hoping this isn't making anybody sick moving around, but there's no other way of doing it. Not without setting the camera up on the tripod and just. Would have to move it though. I'll move as slow as I can. That's that window, internal window. Now this, for anybody wondering whether that we're getting rid of an original feature, knocking this wall down, while the wall will be original, the fireplace isn't. We have been told by the neighbours that it was changed, this, weren't it?
Yeah.
It was all knocked out, the original one, and it was rebuilt not that long ago. So this isn't original. In fact, we've even been told that this arch form in here has actually been made with leaf springs off a car.
Yeah.
Truck, haven't we? That will probably clean up quite well, that. It does work, that, doesn't it? We have had it on.
Yeah, we've tried it.
Yeah,
We have
it
tried
does
it.
work. I point up here. Here's that little cubby hole with its own door. It's very high though. We're going to here. This is the second bedroom.
Again, not our furniture.
No, this is what came with the cottage. It's a double double chimney. What always makes me laugh with this, can you see the curve on the chimney?
None of it's straight.
No, well that is what cottages are like, aren't they?
Don't place anything on the mantelpiece.
Oh yeah, because that's the mantle. Yeah, it does come
right.
across on the video. I think it does. It's sloping down. And if you look here, I'm not sure if it's going to show up, but where we just were, there's a faint outline there, and then down.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh God, my watch is bloody going now. That is where we think the doorway was. Plus, if we come to this side, I'm not sure if it's showing up on video. You can see a faint outline there of a lintel, and then a square shape there. So we think there was a doorway there and the original window to the outside before they built the extension, which that extension is older than we thought it was, well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We thought it were roughly in the last 20 years, but we've been told that even that extension is older than that. What else can I say? Oh, we've got an hole. Somebody's chewed through the ceiling there, but all this will be coming down. This is a lower vaulted ceiling than next door, which is odd.
I couldn't find low voltage ceiling.
You hear me watch?
You can ask me to play a radio
Siri's going mad on the watch,
music in a different tab.
telling me about low voltage something now. But yeah, I've only just realised in the other room that is the vaulted ceiling is a lot higher. So the void in up there is going to be tiny, isn't it? But here, there's no way of getting up to it, but there's going to be a lot of space there, isn't there?
Yeah.
We do know as well there'll be mice in there, because on the outside there, on the other side of there, we have seen a mouse run underneath the end of the cottage, haven't we?
Yeah,
You saw it.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, and disappear. So it's run up there. I bet they're in the. Well, you can't really call it a loft because you can't even get to it.
Eaves.
Eaves? I don't know. Void. Yeah. It's going to be. When we start bringing that down, that is going to look. Ugh. But yeah, same with electrical again. All running plastic conduit on the outside. Obviously because it's being added at a much, much later date than when the cottage was built. Which, looking on old maps, it doesn't appear in an 1838 map, but then it appears in an 1894, weren't it?
Yeah.
So sometime between them two dates, this cottage was built. And definitely from the 1900s onwards, it's here. So we're looking at around about 130 years old. Yeah? We're 26 now. If you say it were built sometime between 1838 and 1894, it's going to be. It's going to be sometime like that, isn't it? Fire. We haven't tried that one, have we?
No.
Not that we're going to. But yeah, that's the.
So long-term plan is building a new fireplace up here.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a new fireplace going in there because this one obviously will be gone. It's going there, which will be the end of the lounge, won't it?
Yeah.
What else?
Hallway,
Oh yeah, I'm
phase
forgetting
two.
all these things. Yeah. Over there in the corner, we're cutting a doorway through. On the other side of that is what is now the garage. That will become a bedroom
Yeah.
in the future. So we're going to cut a doorway through into there. I'm not going to go in there and show the garage because it's just you've seen the garage on when I did the garage tidy up. There's nothing really to show apart from where they've joined originally the roof of the cottage to the garage roof has been a bit of a, should we call it a bodge? And there's massive holes in the corner, especially that bit there on the other side where the wooden beams and everything have met. Everything's rotten. I go in every morning and there's new pieces of wood on the floor that have fallen out of that on the other side. But there's not really much to show. Oh yeah, another shed door. That's all I can think that looks like to me. It reminds me of a shed door. And up there, now we've been told that up there, originally when the cottage was originally built, what would happen is the farmer at the end of the day would bring his cattle in to the cottage, put the cattle in there, and then usually the children would sleep up there. So you've got the warmth coming off the cattle in there, up keeping the children warm. So we've been told. I have videoed up there, so I will put there now. There it is. Have you seen cobwebs? I'm not sure if they're going to come up on camera. There's cobwebs, loads of them. There's, is that a bed? Small mattress or something, I don't know. There's some cushions.
Lovely.
There's a box. You can see all that lime. I don't know if it is lime that's on top of, underneath the tiles.
I think it is lime.
Is it?
Yeah.
We've got a TV aerial. You see the two small windows. And you can see the hole in the roof where the vent was. And,
Can you see what that
if
is?
I'm not mistaken, in that corner over there,
Uh-huh.
there's a water tank.
All right.
Probably about where, above the kitchen sink,
Yeah.
I'd say. I'm surprised no birds have come flying out of here like mad. Go a bit further up, but I ain't going in there. I don't think the floor will take my weight. It's a carpet.
Oh, they've carpeted it.
There's a carpet on the floor, yeah.
Oh my god. What does that?
There's a little cabinet at the end. You can see the two windows.
Yeah.
You know, the two tiny windows. You go a bit further up. That's not going to move, is it? That cabinet?
No.
No. Oh,
You're a bit daring now.
I know. I ain't going inside though. Oh, well, I'd have to be on my hands and knees. Yeah. Tiles in that box. I would not like to move that cushions or whatever it is over there. But there's mice and all sorts in there.
What's the warning
And
sign?
I'm not sure if on it was shadow. I thought all that wall over there was, oh, it might be damp, you know. You know, is it gable wall?
Yeah.
I think it looks damp.
That'll be from chimney.
Yeah.
I would have thought.
I'm going to poke the camera round the side to see if it'll pick out up without pressing any buttons on the phone. Yeah. A unique view up here, isn't it? Looking down.
Brilliant.
Where's Vivian gone?
There.
Back outside. Right. So now you've seen that, you've seen the cottage.
It's a big job.
Yeah, we've walked around the outside before and it's just started raining, so we're not going to do it again. But yeah. Any questions? Any suggestions? Put them in the comments. We'll answer anything we can that we think we might have missed as we've walked round. So what's this called?
Kilcashel Stone Fort.
Kilcashel, blah blah blah, fort.
There's a defence settlement.
Right. We'll have a look at this then.
Well, you could go all the way around it.
That needs a bit of oil on it, doesn't it? Wonder what these were. Purposely turning around slowly here. Just try and not make people. Where's he going? Where is this close to, Carol?
What?
Where is this close to?
Kilmer V?
Kilmer V.
Yeah. Which way did you go, Kay?
It's all falling in on that side, both sides here.
How far can you see?
Decently.
The archway.
No.
They seem to be spread about quite evenly, these steps, don't they?
Yeah.
They can't have had very big feet. I'm not going to stand on them because they're loose, them ones.
Kevin's just got that one. Oh, double there. So what was it? What did it protect?
Those two mounds were houses. Did you not read the board?
Yeah.
They were a wealthy for the time farming family. So they built a big wall around their house.
So they were two small cottages then, isn't it? Or just two buildings? I like how there's a solitary daffodil over there. Yeah.
I've got grass. Are you okay?
You don't have to pay to come in here. It's free. Not surprised really. There's not really much here. You what?
Oh, wow. I want to see a pond tunnel. There's a thing there.
A what?
That's a building. I don't know if it's just an old steady fencing or whether it's part of this. Wow. I wonder how thick the wall is.
It's fairly thick. Yeah, so that was the Cashel, what was it called? What's it say? Cashel?
Kilcashel,
Kilcashel Stone Fort,
Fort,
near
Kilmavee.
Kilmavee.
We think that's how you say it.
Yeah, we think that's, yeah. We'll probably butcher it in pronunciation there, but it's free to get in. Well, yeah, don't have to pay. It's quite easy to get to.
It's not a day out. It's 20 minutes,
Yeah,
15
well, it is
20
for us,
minutes.
isn't it?
I'm about here if you're
Oh, yeah,
coming round.
you see it in background. Yeah, interesting.